friends, and welcome to this video in which I want to talk about 24 signs that you're emotionally wounded and in need of emotional healing. Because when we talk about emotional issues, some people are saying, well, I'm okay, my business is okay, I'm doing 6 figures, blah, 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 blah. Let's see these signs, and so you will be able to determine if you need emotional healing and if you qualify to be a part of Emerge, our emotional healing workshop that is happening in December. Yes, and so what is the first? Sign is that you fear change, as in you don't want to change at all. You don't want anything around you to change. You just want life to run on autopilot. I was like that before, but now changes are happening at a massive rate, and I'm cool with them. Okay, so what is the second sign? The second sign is that you have constant flashbacks, events that have happened in the past constantly come into your memory and they instigate fear in you. That is the second sign. The third sign is that you suffer from low self-esteem, as in you think you are unworthy. You think you are unworthy. As a result, you will enter a hall of people and you will go and sit at the back because you think less of yourself. And because of that, you're playing small. And your playing small doesn't glorify God, because God created us to play big, because He is a big, big God. Okay, so you are afraid of the opinion of others. Yes. And for me, my mantra these days is shine your shine no matter what. Shine your shine no matter what. I'm not going to shrink to make someone else comfortable, right? Okay. And then another sign is you lack consistency in all things. In the past, I'll start projects, and if any challenge cropped up, I'll quit. I won't even think through the challenges. I couldn't for the life of me figure out a solution. I wouldn't see a future once those challenges cropped up, and it's a sign of emotional damage. Another sign is you feel lonely and you cannot sustain relationships with the opposite sex, and that happens because you have a fear for vulnerability. You don't want to be open to people. You don't want people to know the real you. As a result, once a relationship is getting too close and getting serious, you cut it off. Another sign is that you distrust people, and it's okay based on the fact that people may have betrayed you in the past. But the truth is, the people in your life right now deserve to have a chance to prove themselves, and so you cannot continue judging them based on something someone did in the past. Okay, so another sign is that you are addicted to porn, you are addicted to sex, you are addicted to food, you are addicted to sleep, you are addicted to work, you are addicted to people, you are addicted to substances. And these are ways that you try to evade your emotional issues. But the truth is, solution lies in facing these issues squarely and not evading them, because evading them will not solve them. Okay, so that is another sign. And then another sign is you are anxious, easily stressed, and also you are easily triggered. I used to be like that before, and people who knew my buttons, you know your buttons, they will press all the buttons that make you angry and they will trigger you up. Yes. And so I was in that kind of space, and you don't want to be in that kind of space where people know your buttons and can easily trigger you to be angry or to be sad. No, that cannot be the kind of life God wants us to live, right? Okay, so and because of that, I was prone to mood swings. Can you relate? Mood swings are a thing with the emotionally wounded. Okay, now another sign is you feel stuck and hopeless in life. I used to be there, and God gave me the strength to move past it. And I can tell you from experience that it's just a feeling. The fact that you are feeling hopeless doesn't mean you are hopeless. There is hope for you, if only you can give yourself another chance in life. And you can note this, you can see the power of what I'm talking about when you see a stump grow into a tree just because it came into contact with water. And then you are like, but this was a stump before, this is a tree now. How come? That is it. If you give yourself another chance at love, you also can make it work. And another sign is you constantly think of committing suicide, or you may have attempted to do that in the past. I once tried to harm myself, but I'm thankful that I didn't do it. It was when I was totally emotionally down, but I got over it, and I am here to the glory of God. And I can tell you that life is good. Life is beautiful, and life is precious too. And we need you here. Parenting is hard for you. That's another sign. And the reason is the children come into our lives and they come and they shine light on our issues. They are like, Mommy, look at this place. Daddy, look at that place. You need to heal in this instant, in this aspect of life. And so they trigger you so badly. It's painful. As a result of that, parenting is hard. It used to be like that for me because my children used to trigger wounded parts of me. But now I know better because I'm working on my issues. And so if you find yourself in that kind of situation, you need emotional healing. And then you have a violent temper, as in you cannot control your rage, your anger, call it whatever. If you find yourself in that kind of situation, you need emotional healing. And then you also have a fixed mindset. You cannot change anything in your mind. These are programs that have been there for ages and you feel you cannot change them, but you know you need a growth mindset. We all need a growth mindset, and it's taken me years to get here, and I know if you get around to working on your own issues, you will definitely get there. And then you have unexplained body aches and pains. Every day you are complaining, and you might have done tests and nothing is found. Now, this is it. Our stress manifests in the form of these ailments. And so you need to deal with your emotional issues for you to be healthy. I'm also working on this by the grace of the Almighty, but I'm not where I used to be. And then another sign is that your mind is always in a mess, as in you cannot coordinate your thoughts. You are constantly distracted. You cannot concentrate. For so many years, I had negative thoughts. I never thought anything good could come out of life. You know, when Jesus said in the Bible, can anything good, when Nathaniel said, can anything good come out of Israel? Yes, I never thought something good could come out, but I'm thankful for where I am now. And then you have a tendency to overreact. That's another sign, because little things happen and you blow them up. Yes, I can even call you a drama king or a drama queen, whatever it is, but that is you, and it's a sign that you're emotionally wounded. And then you are clingy and needy in your relationships, and your partner cannot complete you. God completes us. He or she can only complement you. And so when you are needy in a relationship, you cannot make a relationship work. And like I always say, two fractured souls cannot make a marriage work. Another sign is that you hear negative voices in your head. These are voices from the past, voices of people that have talked to you in the past, voices of teachers, voices of parents, voices of friends, bullies. And so these voices, you constantly hear them telling you cannot make it. These are voices in your past, and you've got to redirect them, which is what we are going to do with Emerge, emotional healing workshop. And then another sign is that you are either insensitive or too sensitive, which means you are either here or there. You are either too involved or you have an I don't care attitude, and it's a sign of someone who has been emotionally wounded, in fact badly wounded. Yes. And then you are disorganized and you find peace in chaos. I used to be like that. I am still working on myself, to be honest. I cannot say that I have gotten over that quite yet, because being organized doesn't come to me naturally, but I'm working on that. And then you exhibit self-sabotaging behaviors, like stopping a business deal right at the point when it's coming through for you, because you cannot adapt to the fact that me, from who is my father, that I'll be able to do this. You cannot wrap your mind around the fact that this big deal is coming your way, and because of that you will just do something, behave in a certain way that will sabotage that. And so these are all signs that you are emotionally wounded and in need of emotional healing. Thankfully, we have a program that will help you this December, and if you need more information, check our description below. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button now, not tomorrow, because more of such content is coming your way. Thanks for watching, and God bless you. Catch ya in the next video. Bye bye.